Good evening, folks. This is your captain speaking, and I'd like to be the first to thank you for joining us on Flight 036. As we cruise at an altitude of 36,000 feet, feel free to put on your headphones for a quick laugh at...
You smelled a girl?
Yeah.
Like you walked by and smelled her?
She walked by.
And you were like, you leaned over.
Give a little sniff.
Did she notice?
No.
Well, at least there's that.
If the guys cooperate, we hope to have you back on the grind in roughly 55 minutes. And until then, keep your seatbelts fastened and your trays up. And enjoy the rest of your flight with Let Me Be a Man. Hey, and welcome to this week's episode of Let Me Be a Man. As always, it's me, Clay. And with me this evening is Gunner.
Hi.
And Colby.
Hello.
And Hunter.
Hello.
A little foreshadowing?
No, not me. I wouldn't do that.
Okay. You'll have to remind me when we'll take a break and we'll put that in.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, how's everybody doing this week?
Oh my gosh. I can feel it. I can feel it.
Last week, you said that you were so upset sitting across from Hunter. So I took us out of the studio. I switched the roles. You now look at me.
Now he is so
How do you feel?
obsessed.
Not good. Not after that intro.
Why didn't you like
You
the
didn't like the intro? The intro was fantastic.
No, because I thought of that. And I was just like,
is he trying to take credit for something again? Is this longboards all over again?
He gets... Now, to be fair, he has royalties to this.
He does.
He does have royalties to the captain.
Yeah, I did a rough draft of it to see if anyone would like it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have Colby on Snapchat. But I sent it out and like...
Approved.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hunter liked it. Clay was just like, I think we could do something with it. And then like I call him today and I was just like, hey, are we going to do the airplane thing? He's just like, no.
To be fair, we weren't going to because it was already done.
It's fine. I could have done better, but it's whatever.
Let's hear it. And go. Because you know how many takes that took?
1.
2.
You want me to do it?
Let's give it a go.
This is your captain speaking on flight 37. Now, the weather today on our flight is going to be about partly cloudy, maybe some dick jokes. So, there might be some turbulence, so just be prepared. Now, keep those seatbelts fastened and enjoy our flight. Yeah.
Alrighty then.
I'm gonna.
That was my co-pilot, Gunner.
God damn it.
To be fair, his pilot voice is way more piloty.
It's fine. It was just a little slow for me, but I mean, I'm just critiquing. I think you could have done it a little
that
bit
can
better.
change.
Thank you.
I can change. I can fix that.
Well, that's fine. You
We can fix it in post if we need to.
You do. You just steal all my ideas.
Polish is what I like to think of it.
Okay, let's start this.
Okay. To be fair, we branched off of your ideas as well.
Yeah, but I feel like now I don't get the credit because
Well, you get the royalty. Like, you know, like say I wrote like Sweet Child of Mine. Like, of course they're gonna be like Guns N' Roses, but like I get that 10%. You get that 10%.
You're naming the credits. Isn't that what you wanted?
kind of.
That intro was
So-
brought to you by Gunner's Imagination. But polished by Clay and Hunter's Entertainment Mogul. Fair?
By the name you all know and love.
Brought to you by.
Oh, that's too good.
So, should we talk about your special day first since we already got him? Let's only get him mad like 3 times.
I hate when you piss me off in the beginning.
Well, you're going to get pissed off in the middle and end, too.
Because I get...
I'm going to tell you that.
What did I ever do?
No, it's Clay's special day. I don't know.
It's my special day.
Go ahead. Why is today so special?
Well, as everyone knows, my youngest boy has turned into a man today and has
By force.
flew the nest.
Yeah, let's go back a couple weeks when I got a text. I was so happy that day. Like, I was in a great mood. This
Dude,
doesn't
he was
happen.
on the phone with me. He was on the phone with me. Like, Hunter, LA was a blast. I got to see the fucking Ducks whoop up on the Kings. I had all this fun. I couldn't be happier. But hey, man, I gotta go. I gotta get back to my fucking awesome life. Click. And then the next time I heard from Gunner, was, hey, I'm gonna go out to lunch. You coming? And I was like, and this time I couldn't go. And I was like, well, I can't today, blah, blah, blah. It's fine. And I was like, man, that something really turned him down.
So, in my defense, I did the right thing because if I took him down that far, if I'd have told him this when he was already at a low point, like that's dangerously low, right? That drives it dangerously low. Or if you take that same gap and start at a low point.
Does that make him a good person?
Of course it does. Of course
Let's go through the message. Now, he's telling me that, like, you know, it's time that I go and spread my wings to get my own place and everything. Everything in the beginning of the message, I'm totally understanding. Like, I get it. You know, I'm getting older. I don't need, you know, I'm too old for a roommate, things like that. I got big financial things. Mm-hmm. And then he says, thanks for cooperation after he just said, like, you know, I need to find my own place. He did give me a year. Mm-hmm. But my rent, but my rent would go up each month, which is fine. Mm-hmm. Like, I understand.
To the point where he's paying now.
Right. So I understand.
To help him prepare for this is what I was doing.
But then at the end of the message, he says, thanks for cooperation. Now let's stop there. I did not cooperate.
I had no cooperation.
No. There will be some cooperation. I'm just thinking.
You don't know that I would cooperate. That's what he said in the car. He's like, Hunter, he didn't know I would cooperate.
But I do.
Dude, it was fucking funny the way he said it.
And then we will go to the thing that still pisses me off today. And if you ever do it, this is how you get stabbed. If you ever tell, I will come across this table. I fucking hate that. Have a blessed day. Who the fuck do you think you are over there?
The bottom of the message.
Some monk from fucking like Seattle with fucking like wooden shoes.
Oh, remind me.
He claims, now this sounds legit. He claims that the bottom of the message says, Gunner, thank you for your cooperation and have a blessed day.
Yeah, for sure.
Has Clay ever said "have a blessed day" to you?
I don't.
Not once. I don't think I've ever heard bless. Now it may not have been a direct like fucking backhand, but he took off his rich guy glove and fucking smacked you with it. You know what I'm saying? I just see the white glove come off of the ball gown, Clay.
This message is quite long, you know, and I'm trying to explain to him. Hey, this isn't because of anything.
How much care do you think went into this message?
Dude, I thought about this message for a little bit.
And you were like, don't want to be a dick at all.
I'm not trying to be a dick, but you know me. Like, I can only concentrate so long before I go just a shade dark. So at this whole message, hey, you know, I'm going to give you a year to do this. I'm going to help you prepare for it by increasing your rent and da-da-da-da-da. And then at the end of it, I'm like, well, that was awful nice, and that's not like me, so... Thank you for your cooperation and have a blessed day. I know he'll fucking hate that.
Like, I was reading, I was just like, I get it, understood, no hard feelings. Thanks for cooperation. Are you fucking kidding me? Have a blessed day. Fucking hate it.
Actually, let's be honest, since we're dredging this up, there was another piece you didn't like when you were talking about it with me. He said, it's not you, it's me. And you said, I feel like it is a little me.
Oh, like afterwards, I was thinking like I was just
that's
like,
what I
man,
wanted to hear.
Like maybe I creeped him out too much. Maybe I touched him too much.
Well, hell,
because
a whole year went by.
I got a little weird. Like at the very end, like I was getting weird.
But I knew you were weird.
To where I thought maybe I messed with him too much.
Well, like, what do you think you did?
Being fucking odd.
Can you point to one thing? In your head, well, because I know you play on certain things.
I would randomly like touch him.
And you don't think that played over too well?
No, like I thought like that.
How close to danger did you get?
Like anytime like I would like mess with him, which is usually a touching
thing.
Dude,
he is terrified right now in this interrogation. Can you see this in his eyes?
He shouldn't be. You shouldn't be.
Am I the only one seeing this? And I'm right. Am I not?
Yeah.
I guess. But here's the thing, Gunnar. Here's the thing. Everything you say now. It's all out in the air and it's over. This could be your last time to get this off your chest, and then we don't ever have to think about this again.
He's thinking, are they kicking me off the cast?
No,
that's the next step, isn't it?
No.
It's the next step.
The only way that
get
would
me
happen,
out of the house.
The only way,
wait a couple weeks, and then send me out.
The only way that would happen is if you stopped coming. If you were like, I'm not showing up.
For sure. You think I spent money on this equipment for you not to be
exactly.
here?
I try to be here as much as I can.
know,
Sometimes I
you
miss.
do. We know you do.
I'm not saying like
reschedule
that. I'm
if we
saying I
can.
wouldn't shoo you away.
I take a day off from
Right.
work to be here.
What I'm saying is, if you just stopped coming here, you were like, "Hey, I ain't making it." And
No,
we're
I would
like,
never
"Hey,
do
we'll do
that.
it Saturday," and you were like, "I ain't coming that day either."
But I feel slowly like being here, like, my hands were on the cliff.
But you're
and now I'm that
internalizing
Asian guy to where I only have one hand on
I'm
the
sitting
Woo
cliff.
there.
young me, you're fine.
I'm sitting there lifting fingers with a fucking hot butter knife, just.
So, anyways, get back to what you think was you.
He said that's what he said. The
Yeah.
touching.
Yeah,
And that's the
being a
only
little
thing?
odd.
Touching?
Maybe irritating him.
At what times? Do you think terrible times?
No, just any time irritating him, I felt like maybe that's what happened. Or maybe because I never did the dishes. Or
And I'll give you the correct answer now. I'll give you the correct
I
answer.
don't want to hear it.
It's actually
you
not as
do.
bad as you think.
That's bad.
The times that I would get irritated with you, you weren't even around. So it's
Like
just
what times?
it's just little things that I would notice that I shouldn't notice, and I'm like, this is starting to bother me.
So you knew it.
So before I let it bother me to the point where I don't like you, I want to nip this in the butt. I still want to be your friend.
What did I do?
It wasn't anything.
I hate the sound of that. It sounds like a child. Now I get that. That's fucking. You make him feel bad, Gunner.
I'm not trying to. And
What'd I do?
throughout this, because
it sounds like you raped me.
I
said I cuddled the balls.
my
As
feelings
Paul's the chef?
my feelings got a little hurt. Like
You're gonna
I
put
can
me-
see that. I can see that.
Here's perfect for you, and one of our listeners who's gonna love this.
Huh.
He's like, "You're gonna put me back in the box."
You put me in the box. See, you didn't even take me to see the new Star Wars. You went with Hunter.
I know of all he said and everything is right, and I agree. But like my feelings got hurt because like I enjoyed being here.
I can tell your feelings got hurt, Gunner, because when your feelings get hurt, you start to hurt your own feelings by thinking about it too much.
But I take things too personally.
yeah, you've read into this so far that you've created your own reasons why he's in your head. He's kicked you out. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
I wouldn't say that.
Because in my mind,
I feel like we lost friendship.
I'm helping
There
you
is
out.
why.
I don't know.
I'm pushing you, making you grow.
I don't want to grow. I
You
want
don't
to healed.
What it, that's okay. Here's I just shattered some glass on you the other day about punching up. Here's another one, and I'll shatter glass for you on. You can't grow in your comfort zone.
No, this is true. Get out of here. Just stop.
Red Bull, man. If they sponsored us, if Red Bull sponsored us, I would have an erection that would lift this table.
Like I said, I get everything. I take things too personally. I understand that. I got my own place. It fucking is fucking fantastic.
No, it's not. You've been bitching about it all day.
Dude, my fucking refrigerator does not work no more. And like I texted my landlord and he's gone. I was just like, hey, my freezer doesn't work and my refrigerator. He's just like, well, I'm gonna be gone, maybe Monday. I was like, okay, not a big deal. Even
Right.
though my stuff's spoiled, not a big deal.
You fucked up my milk.
And then I go to the laundry room, and to do laundry, I put the stuff in the wash, and it fucking it floods. And so I'm like, I'm sorry to text you again. I know you're busy, but just so you know, like there's like a couple inches of water downstairs when I did laundry. I did not overfill it because every fucking person that like anytime a wash right. It's just kind of like when a TV breaks, they're like, did you pour water down the back? Like, I'm not a fucking idiot.
Right. Your fridge
Let-
broke.
let me-
Did you unscrew the light bulb?
Right.
Let me get a quick analogy in here.
Did you
So
unplug it?
this is going a little rough.
Raw dogging 'em.
So like living at Clay's was like that video game when you first put it in. That first
tutorial.
The first one, that first race you get to do, the first fight you get the badass character with everything unlocked, and
Fuck
it's
yeah.
awesome.
Right.
Well, he's done with that now. He's going into level 1. Shit's a little tougher. Got the sink that don't work. Got the
See,
Last night,
okay.
I don't want to talk about me being lonely because I've been saying this way too much today. But like last night, I talked to Siri for 30 minutes to make myself feel better. And did it work? It did. It really did.
But my
I'm glad
thing,
that his rafters are so high because they're high enough that he can't tie anything to them.
he couldn't hang himself if he wanted to, but he'd have to go out there to the stairs. But
There'd
I
be a
don't
spotlight
know.
on him, so
He'd have a hell of a time with a noose, I think.
oh yeah, like I don't know that he'd get a not good enough. He was never a Boy Scout.
I feel like I know this sounds terrible, but I almost want to make a noose so I can be like, see, I can do it, but I don't want to give
that's
myself
the accidental suicide
right.
that
I don't want to
predicted.
give myself. I don't want to teach
Look,
myself.
guys, if I put my neck in it.
This is why I don't play with.
See
guns.
how good it slips.
Oh my god, I'd never live with. I'd have trouble living with myself.
He would have to pull it really hard to snap his neck.
Yeah.
But if he just got it stuck around his neck, I would. And let me be a man mascot.
All right. She says, "What? It's a fly day."
It's a fly day. I got the pig.
All right. So, anyways, right back into this. So, the loneliness. You a lot of times like to go in your room and play records or play games or watch shows, but now that you're alone, that's not appealing.
No, I'm playing records for sure.
You definitely are playing records.
Yep, I play record.
Laying on the floor. Looking up.
I've only done that when I get real sad. Like I will lay on the floor in the complete darkness with a record on, and I'll just lay there like this is life.
But why are you so sad?
I don't know. I just get that way. It's not my fault.
Town. Like you can come see Clay
Dude,
literally every day.
He has been that sad, like this far away from us. Like he was right here, and we're in the other room.
Right.
He's in there in the dark, laying.
He must think that me and
Looking at
Colby just live crazy lives. Like they don't even live with a Clay. What do they do on their floor?
Oh, is this a misplaced Morty?
For sure.
Oh man, I didn't realize it was like that.
Like I'm a mix between a Morty and a Jerry.
Oh, dude, fucking spot on.
Yeah.
Well, isn't Morty like part Jerry?
Like, take 2 strokes off my pool game. Like, fucking be there for hours.
Okay. Anyways, let's stop this before I get
That's
upset.
good. That's good.
That's it. And if you guys want to check the Facebook page, you'll see a picture of Gunner's Math.
You put it on Facebook.
I will.
I will. I like that.
Oh.
Well, do we want to go into another topic, or do we want to?
Yeah, let's
go into another topic. All right.
Yeah, do we want to cut to a little in-flight message?
Well, we're 17 minutes in. We can do we? How long is Darkness Rises?
I don't know. It'll depend. Fuck, we're freelancing.
Oh yeah, let's cut to a little in-flight message.
Let's cut to an in-flight message. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the crew, we would like to have your attention for this social media briefing. There are 3 ways to keep in touch with Let Me Be a Man. If you turn your attention to Twitter, you can find us at Let Me Be a Man 1. If Facebook is more convenient for you, look for the Let Me Be a Man Facebook page. And as always, you can find all the information you need at letmebeaman.com. And without further ado, let's go back to our boys.
What the fuck? Okay, I did like that one. That was good.
See, we're branching
Yeah,
off now.
that
This
was
is
good.
your idea blossoming. This is what you can't do. This is why you need.
This is your idea to fruition.
This is why you need Hunter and Clay Incorporated, because we can take your idea and we can hand it back as our idea, which is good. No, just kidding. Your idea was good, and that's why I said as soon as I heard that, I was like, man, we could do a whole thing. Just wait till the end of the episode. Now you can't wait.
But does the spark plug make the Ferrari?
No.
Yeah, boom. That's fucking right. We're the Ferrari. You're fucking Dunlop.
We need you.
We need you.
Gotta have the spark.
Yeah. I guess I'll take the credit because I need
Like
it. But
when we
But
put
we
our
go
jerseys
vroom.
on, there is a Dunlop fucking like patch.
Small.
yeah, I was about to say it's just a little one.
I sport you.
You know,
big.
you know
The Ferrari logo is like right on the back,
yeah,
like you
the
know.
Ferrari logo
Yeah.
is fierce.
You know the champs
Yeah.
little logo.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna have
Okay.
for Dunlop.
I like it. Fucking love it.
But it's on all of them.
Right.
Every single one of them.
I'll take it. I'll take
Like,
the credit.
The
but like,
pros,
and, like, it's-
the pros, and the ones we sell in the
Right.
stores.
Right. See, it's like Coca-Cola, Pepsi, RC Cola, Dr. Pepper over
Pepsi.
here. That's what I'm saying. And then we got DP because he's his own brand, and somehow everyone likes him better.
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
All right, do you want to play How I Rate, or do we want to talk about the dark web?
Let's talk about the dark. We'll do How I Rate last. Games are always better at the end.
All right, we're going to make you wait for the games to come.
Everybody loves games. Love games. So, anyways, now that Gunner's good and ready and he knows where the exits are.
I'm excited.
All right, so the dark
Dark
web.
web.
Let me run the show, please.
Sorry.
This is my special day.
He has 10%. He has 10% of an idea, and he just thinks he can do what he wants.
Living on top of the world.
So, anyways,
The dark web.
I've been noticing a certain trend with Colby, especially, and then it transferred to Clay heavily. And then I've even noticed myself fucking diving into this inevitably. And then I start getting fucking other people in my life doing this as well. And I'm talking about fucking maliciously dark videos here. Okay? I have never, pre 2017.
From the before.
From the before Google. From the before videos. We used to watch Charlie Bit My Finger. We used to watch fucking...
I've never seen that video.
I'm
You've
just
never
saying.
seen that video?
Nah, I've never searched
Colby's
and
only
watched it.
recently got an iPhone fucking like 2 years ago.
Candy Mountain.
Less a
Less.
year ago.
Yeah,
That's
but
what I'm saying. He doesn't
that-
know what videos are.
Oh, come on.
Dude, I am not shitting you. He had no fucking... He rarely ever fucking... I fed him 9gag like on a spoon at work when we worked at that shit-ass gas
And he
station.
never once fed me a teaspoon of dark
Not
humor.
once, because it wasn't... None of us were doing it. Not even you at that time.
Oh, of course I
if
was.
you weren't sharing with the group,
Because the group couldn't handle it.
the group could have handled it.
No.
But, anyways.
No, I didn't want to be shunned.
Anyways.
Once
Anyways.
I'm not done yet.
He doesn't smoke cigarettes.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying. So pre-2017, because that's when all this shit really fucking took flight.
That's when you took notice.
But I guess that's when it became prevalent.
Mhm.
These dark videos, and when I say dark videos, folks, I don't mean like a black guy robbing a liquor store, and I know that sounds racist, but it's not supposed to be. When I say dark videos, I mean like a fucking dude slicing his arm in half and then like being scared of what he just did, or like a fucking dude jumping off a radio tower, hitting the dirt and like literally falling to pieces, or Woo Young Nee fucking like clinging to the side of the building and fucking sliding down. Fucking crazy dark videos. Fucking, there's one Colby showed me of a dude gets his head smashed by a fucking like A1 or whatever the fuck they call him, the big fucking tire thing, the fucking farm thing, big A, whatever you call it, big fuck ass wheel.
What can you interpret this?
It's the fucking headache one.
I know what Wani's talking about. It's the big ass tire.
Big ass tire. The guy's like something about a headache or fucking he almost
Like
fixed
that's how you
it.
get ahead or something like that.
Either way, fucked. Like there's just
It was good.
brain mush. So all these fucked up like videos and pictures of like afterbirth and fucking pregnant, like fucking abortions done at home. And
That was a good one.
that's what I'm talking about when I mean like dark humor. Like I mean fucking treacherously dark. Like the fucking emperor himself would do what these guys were doing at the beginning. Oh yeah, let's go to the dark side. Fucking dark shit. So anyways,
Agreed.
But does laughter make it lighter?
of course, you have to laugh because if not, it's just mean.
Exactly. That's
So-
the humor in it.
So that's what I'm saying. So I noticed this amongst our group of friends about 2017 and up till now, that Colby and Clay really dove into this, and inevitably I had to do the same, and Gunner's been drug in as much as he has been, about these dark-ass shit. Well, just like 3 days ago, probably more than that, at the job I'm at now, some guy's like, hey, you want to see a fucked up video? And I'm like, yeah, what do you got? Trust me, I've seen them all. And he shows me...
My friends broke me.
shows me a picture of this dude holding his nutsack in a fist, and like his like 5-year-old son is taking a baseball bat and just whack, 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 whack. Hits it like 6 times.
I didn't like that.
And I'm like, oh my God, that is fucking terrible. I was like, I don't even think that's dark. I think that's pedophilia and with his own son, and that guy needs turned the fuck in.
I'm going to beat his ass daily.
Right, yeah.
Every time I see this guy.
So, cut to another week. I know, no cut to, but yes, cut to. Cut to another week. He shows me a video of this dude jumping off a radio tower. And when this dude hits the ground, it's as dark a humor as what I've seen in a while. And there's a crowd of like 6 of us watching this. Every one of them was as affected as me. Like, they were almost like, I've seen something a little worse, but pretty good. You're saying pretty good. Like, we're all like, decent video, man. Of a dude who just literally committed suicide off a fucking like 30-story radio tower. Hits the ground, turns into fucking like damn near mush. Like, we're talking legs split out the fucking side, his hips rotated around.
Kibbles and bits.
And his bottom jaw is now like fucking up by his eyeball. And he's like kind of quivering. As if like he died, but like this is the aftershocks of what happened. This is what happened.
This is his soul leaving.
Yeah, like, and it got stuffed in there with some dirt.
So this isn't the. All right.
So it's crazy to me how not just me, not just my circle of friends, the whole world is just like, this is acceptable. Like, not a bad video. Like, the only thing would have been better is if he landed straight on his head. Like, it, like you could almost tell that they were like, well, I thought it'd be worse. What do you mean you thought it'd be worse? The motherfucker looks terrible. He dead. And like Colby said, well, at least he's dead. That was Colby's first comment. At least he's dead. Paul George, who just breaks his leg, is worse.
In my opinion, yeah.
How?
Because Paul George had to live through that pain.
So what? He lived.
That dude obviously wanted to die. He jumped off a fucking radio tower.
Once
I don't
he's
think there
dead,
was a
you're
lot
like,
of
I don't
pain.
care what happened to his body.
I don't think that there was a lot of
as long as
pain.
somebody's not like raping it.
Okay, fuck the
That
pain.
would be fucking hilarious. I'm sorry.
That would be terrible.
I'm sorry. If there's a group of people watching someone jump off a building, they're like, "Oh my god, that was terrible." Then all of a sudden, out of the fucking bushes,
Hold my beer.
comes this fucking little looking around. All of a sudden, starts fucking humping the shit out of me.
Now that's racist.
In what way?
I knew what you were insinuating.
What are you talking about? Explain.
No, it's gonna make me seem racist. Get out of here.
Or are you just so racist you see racism?
He heard
Get outta
everything.
Get out of here, y'all are playing. Get out of here. Y'all are terrible.
So, what do you think causes this dark web
Uh,
abuse?
the increased in fucking terrible comedies. Like after like Seth Rogen started shitting the bed and all these comedians, when's the last good comedy movie you've seen?
You think that's what?
Yes,
that's what you're
I
going on?
believe that comedy has hit such a fucking low level to where we find humor in fucking bodies hitting the ground at fucking Mach speed.
Well, I think that there's just been such an intake of videos that they're the availability.
I
due to
think-
the internet and due to the increases in everybody's got a camera phone now.
I agree, but I think the volume in which we get our yucks is fucking is not the way we used to get our yucks.
Yeah, and I think it's more social media and hardware that everybody can use.
I think it's a one-upsmanship. Because
Mhm.
if you watch it move, like a lot of the shit that I like look at are pictures,
Mm-hmm.
and it's gore, but it's something you'd see in a movie or something like that. Like it's hard to tell if that's even real life.
But you got to admit that most of it instantly hits a comedy vein.
I mean, I laugh.
Most of the time, we laugh hard.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what I'm saying. You're telling me that the yucks aren't just like, it's kind of like the boners, like Taco talks about on the league. Those boners are going somewhere. Those yucks we should be laughing at movies, like they're going somewhere.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. Like with the social media drive, it's
Uh-huh.
easier to get. Like I can see 10 of those videos.
I agree.
Bam, 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 bam.
Right.
Versus watching a movie and getting a couple yucks out of it.
But if 0% of those movies are hitting, the main thing we're going to talk about is fucked up videos. When's the last comedy that we were like, have you seen that? The joke, the internship? Or the interview, I mean?
I watch a lot of good movies, man.
The last time you came up to me
I mean,
and was
have you
like, hey,
seen
man,
anything
this is a
Marvel?
good comedy. Oh, shut the fuck up. This is supposed to be your special day.
This is
Let's
my
not
special
ruin
day. Let's
Let's
ruin it.
not. You better not do that again. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I think the way we get our yucks has changed. Like stand-up
Agreed.
comedy.
I agree that the way we get our yucks has changed, but I do not agree that it's.
I'm not saying it's 100%, but I'm saying that's a portion. It has to be, because I can't think of the last comedy that came out that I was like, fuck, I gotta go see that. The Hangover, the first one, The Interview. But
is that where you got all your yucks before? Was comedy
no,
movie?
of course not. But I'm saying, like, how is the drop off complete? Like almost 100%. No, do you see what I'm saying?
Because all these comedians are getting accused of rape.
I don't give a fuck. We're laughing at people getting raped, and
comedy
you're telling
has
us that-
changed. I think
we're laughing
here
at
lately,
rape jokes.
Stand up has increased due to Netflix,
And I feel like the quality of it has went completely down. Have you seen Cat Williams' last stand up? Fucking dog shit. Have you seen dude? I haven't.
I've seen some really good.
I have
stand-up
seen
come on
2
Netflix.
really good stand ups.
I thought Chappelle's was
I
outstanding.
thought Chappelle's was so.
I thought the
not
stuff that
as
Jerry
good.
Seinfeld is doing on there is outstanding.
And I've never been a Jerry
I've seen some new guys that I haven't ever seen before.
Bert the Machine, I thought was fantastic. I thought his held water. I thought he was a funny guy. I laughed
Tom
with him.
is great.
Who the fuck is Tom?
Segura.
Yeah.
As
Yeah,
that
he's
bikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought his was decent. I wouldn't even say his was good.
Dude,
His
his
passed.
Yeah,
Kevin Hart, I can't laugh at Kevin Hart's stand up anymore. It's just so fucking cookie cutter. I just don't. I don't relate, and it's all the same. It's.
I like
I'm
his
sure.
older stuff
So
better.
do I. I love
like
his older stuff
better, but I
his
still
new
think
stuff
that
is terrible. It's recycled material. Like I can't do stand up comedians anymore. Like I'll tell you someone who I got into for a little bit, and now that he's like 3 materials deep, he's terrible.
specials.
Yeah, Jim Gaffigan. I love his first 2 specials. His
Dude.
last 2, I could throw him off a fucking bridge.
Jim Gaffigan opened for the Pope.
I don't give a fuck who he opened for. What have you done for me lately? Huh? Have you jumped off a bridge and broke your neck? No, you haven't.
So therefore, it is in the consumer's fault, not the.
No, because
Comedic
it's what
drop.
they're coming out with is trash. They don't have that Marvel recipe, Clay. They don't have that consistency.
Because Marvel's got it.
Apparently, they need to fucking pass out the fucking.
They're obviously not sharing it with DC.
They're obviously not sharing it with anybody. But you can't lie when you say that the comedy movie industry is just non-existent right now. The fact that you have to say and you can't think of one.
I kind of get what he's saying to a certain extent.
Yeah, but I think that's more of my taste changing.
Oh, I definitely don't. I would laugh at a fucking comedy no matter what if it was good. I don't. My taste is. I've always loved to laugh.
But I haven't been searching
For the
it, you know
longest
what I'm
time,
saying? Like,
for the longest time, comedy was my favorite genre. Like, it's only recently
still
changed.
is. It's just I look for more stand-up specials. And what?
Yeah, your mic just cut out, bud.
Oh, it's because I
There we
accidentally
go.
reached up and pushed mute.
I wouldn't do that. I don't think that'll work out for you, Cotton.
Maybe not. We can do it on mic 4. Oh, I should have.
Yep, you should have.
See, those are
Slipped it
the
out.
things. Right? I mean, it's just I don't want it to go on forever.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me though. Maybe I haven't been actively searching for that
Because
newest comedy.
And
But
and
I
I'm
don't
telling you
think
that
so.
this darkness in
Mhm.
the web has been there for quite some time.
I don't think it's been there quite as long. I think you've got in on it early. I think you got in on the ground floor.
I don't even think so because it was well
Because
founded.
I
and
remember
there
when
was
it.
a
I remember when
hierarchy
it
and-
first popped up on 9gag. I never knew it even existed before 9gag popped up with dark humor. So were you searching it pre 9gag? Cause see,
funny dark memes and the like. Yes.
Sure,
Yes.
I'll give you that.
Yes, actively searching like Reddit forums and stuff like
Right.
that for
Darker shit.
jokes that are like ooh.
Jokes for sure. I'm saying like videos and pictures of fucking mangled
That's what I
shit.
start searching for. I'm not saying that I don't stumble upon the videos
Of course.
and stuff like that.
Of
But that's
course.
what I go out and actively search.
I remember when they fucking put the dark humor section on, and it was when we were working at the gas station. It was probably like 2016 is when that dark humor thing first popped up. And I wasn't into it at first. Like, Clay had to really work me into that. Like, it took me a bit, because you got me started with just the jokey ones, the, like, quick little joke, like, I'll come back for the blanket. Like, that one really got me. And then, like, it snowballed, you know? So, like, I don't know. I definitely do think, though, that it's the misplace of yucks.
Clay
I
got
still
me
do.
on dark humor too. Told me to search dark humor on
Dude.
9gag.
I'm
Yeah.
going to create a Sith fucking army.
Apparently.
I'm gonna
Where
take-
everybody gets a gunner and kicks
I'll
him
be your
out on his
Padawan.
own.
He's not Sith material. He's too hipster.
He threw you back.
Yeah.
I tried to train him. You guys seen it. You all saw it.
Y'all saw it. I'm the fucking winner. Well, I mean, apparently it was my idea.
Yep.
The biggest thing is I couldn't keep looking at my failure. That's spoken like a true father right there.
Yeah. I don't like it.
You know what, though, Gunner? If anything, you prepared him for a kid.
Yeah, this is actually true.
Yeah.
And you kicked me out, so good luck being a fucking
But,
parent.
like, in his
When you're
defense, you're well
27
over 18. Like, hopefully Clay's kid.
I mean, I'm 26, but I don't act like it. Like,
cream and sugar.
yeah, I bought a Nerf gun just so I would be able to shoot him once. That's all I wanted is just to shoot him.
In your defense, you probably had more than that planned, and then you're like, oh, he's going to fuck me up if I shoot him twice.
Yeah, a little bit. That crossed my mind.
And now he's kicked out and he's like, I should have shot him twice.
I wish I'd have shot him right between them fucking two fucking eyes of his.
If I'd have known it was coming, man, I'd have fucking...
Right.
I do want to drive past here with my Nerf
You
gun.
want to
out the
drive
window
by with a Nerf gun?
and fucking just like, "Tun!"
And then his neighbor fucking's like, boosh, real
Yeah,
gun.
That's true.
Oh, you think that Rock'em Sock'em Robot's tough? Pow.
Because I live in a terrible neighborhood.
Yeah, Clay lives fucking East Coast.
So you had a how I rate, Clay?
Yeah, and it's
I
all about
do
living with you.
Have an
Yeah,
how
but-
I rate.
so-
How I rate
All
on
right,
Clay's
I'll-
special day. Oh.
Hold on, here's my prediction. This is if you were to do a gunner one. Okay, ready? Here we go. Number 1, he didn't refill the Keurig water.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, he didn't do the dishes.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, ooh, what's a good? What's a good?
Mm. He didn't shut his alarm off.
He did not shut his
Oh yeah, he
alarm off.
hates it. I have like 50 alarms.
Which do you think would be the worst for him?
I don't know. He got really pissed off at the fucking Keurig.
I
but
would say the dishes.
I would actually say the alarm.
I would say the dishes. I've seen him
I
get
would say
furious over the
Keurig.
dishes.
Actually, this was a quick round, and he wins it. It is the alarm
Oh, really?
because it's constant, and it's first thing in the fucking morning.
Morning Clay, don't like it.
I have 40 alarms, and I'll
Why
sleepwalk
40?
because I have a problem waking up. I'll sleepwalk over, turn them off, and then hold my phone right on my chest and just click them.
And dude, once he gets to like the mid-20s, I'm already awake.
Clay's had it.
The mid-20s, he'll just let it go. I'm like, dude, it is laying 3. I've already heard you get up and go get your phone. I know you have it. You are laying with it in your fucking hand.
Garter.
I don't know, just
Vicious?
shut it off. Yeah.
How many times do you want to just go in there and strangle him?
I didn't because I'd have to get up. Like, I just wanted to go back to sleep.
Ah.
It's 4 o'clock.
The
in
only way I
morning.
wake up from this is because I hear him. Like,
And it scares you?
well, that wakes me up. That gets me going. And I always wake up feeling bad.
What do you think your new like tenants are gonna do? The guy that lives up above you is gonna be like, shut it the fuck off!
It is what it is.
I'll come down there and pummel your ass.
That might make him feel all good. Be like, oh, just like home.
Just like home. I can shit again.
He wakes up,
runs
has
in
the
there.
best shit of his life.
Yeah, runs in there, takes a shit. Don't matter how low the toilet is now.
Yeah, that's fun.
I can shit again. Okay, let's get to this how I rate. touch you. Oh, he's got him wrote down. Clay's also been getting fit, as we all know.
Jesus
He's been
Christ.
going to title boxing or box it up or whatever they stomp
no.
the yard.
He's trying to benefit himself.
So he's going to 9-round boxing, and he's having troubles paying attention. He's got there's a feisty little minx trying to teach him how to throw down properly. And every time she shows him a new drill, he just doesn't seem to quite grasp it, and she needs a little extra lesson. So he makes her do everything twice, so he can get the full effect of her yoga pants.
Because they're the closest thing to not wearing pants.
And now this is a new game called How Erect.
How I wrecked. No, here's a little deal though. Like, there's a couple times she'll jump in there with some the trainer gloves on, right? And she'll start like, "Hey, do this combo." Da 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 da. Like, I wear a heart rate monitor, and you're supposed to stay in at a certain heart rate range. You know, under 90 beats, 91 beats a minute, something like that is good.
Yeah.
Or 91% of your maximum heart rate, or something like that. I think is what it is, something like that.
All
Uh,
right.
as soon as she comes up, it's like, put the gloves on. Boom! I instantly go to red. I was in the green. I jumped 2 levels.
So like it makes you that like
Just fucking. Oh yeah. It's the good dog. What I call the good dog syndrome.
good boy.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? You know you're gonna wind your dog up.
Okay, but like I picture you like staring at her face because she's so hot, and then like accidentally like knocking the shit
I'm
out.
terrified of
like,
that.
Because she's holding up the gloves, he goes right in between them. Pow! And she's like, "You asshole! You're kicked out of 9-round box."
Dude, I'm terrified of that. Like, I intentionally like move my head
With the gloves.
so that I'm like, don't. You're gonna fucking knock.
It'd be funnier if she was like, "Look at me. Look at me. Look at me when you strike."
Like him and these like
Did you look at the camera? That'd have been funny.
him and his women experiences.
Oh, they
Like
kill me.
he's been creepy, but like just like Call of Duty, because Colby wasn't here.
Yeah, that was funny.
So every time he does something creepy, he prestiges.
Yeah.
Now
Like-
the master prestige is rape, which you're getting up there. You smelled a girl.
Don't master
Dude,
prestige.
it gets tough when you get in them upper levels though. Like,
Like-
the point gaps go a long way.
Once you smelt a girl, like you had like 4 XP. Like you ranked up fast.
4 XP don't sound like a lot.
Like that was like hacking.
You smelled a girl?
Yeah.
Like you walked by and smelled her,
She walked by.
and you were like, you leaned over.
Give a little sniff.
Did she notice?
No.
Well, at least there's that.
I had to. Like, there was 4 beautiful women.
Was he
walking.
covert enough not to get caught?
You're the one that told me that he smelt a girl.
Oh, you're talking about when we were at the restaurant.
Yeah,
Yes.
at El Magua.
Yeah, you got away with it there.
Yeah.
It's still creepy, but
No harm, no foul. I didn't put her in the box, so.
she did not go in a box. That's true.
Oh my goodness.
If we're judging things on if it goes in a box, like,
No, we're judging things on if I can be a good person. Now, can I be a good person on this game of how I rate?
we'll
Okay,
find
so
out.
here are the 3 topics.
Oh boy.
We have number 1 being getting a flat tire.
Flat tire. He just got new tires, I believe, right? Not too long ago.
Do you want to hear all of them, or you want to go right into it?
I'm just dissecting them as I go. This is how I roll.
Okay, well, it's either or, so
I'm fucking
bucket tub.
or. Yeah.
See, I set you up for it, and I went ahead and I'm like, no, I'm gonna nip this right now. So number 2 is forgetting my shoes.
Like a motherfucker forgetting his pants. Like,
Going to the gym, he forgot his shoes.
oh, I was thinking like he shows
Yeah,
up and
like
he's
I
like,
was-
I forgot my pants. Like,
I wore
Forgot
my
my
sandals. I wore my sandals and get there, and like my shoes aren't in my bag.
man, that'd been funnier if like you showed up and you're like, man, I forgot to put shoes on. And he's all barefoot. Man, I fucking forgot shoes.
And number 3, stepping on a nail.
Oh man, I hope that's the one that wins. Like, I'm voting for that probably on principle. because that's just a brutal fucking like. That's just capped it. Put the lid on the jar. See, the nail thing, I see that being the like capper, like the country poon tappa. Like,
So
I don't
I'm
even
gonna
need
give
to
you
ask.
just
I got mine.
I'm gonna give you just a little bit of info on each one of these,
Yes,
and you all
thank
get
you.
3 questions apiece,
yes,
and then we'll decide.
and you will use your questions. I gather intel.
Getting a flat tire, as he had said, I got a flat tire at work on some tires that I had bought less than a month ago. Forgetting my shoes. As we had just mentioned, I had just joined a gym. This gym is 30 minutes away from here, so it's like I'm making the commitment to drive down there.
With a hot girl.
Yes, and
Forgot my
I get
shoes,
there
Miss Lady.
and I don't have any shoes,
And she's like, "Oh, no pussy for you."
so it's either spend another hour because it's a 30-minute drive
She's
back
not
to the
Asian in your
house
head.
and then
No.
back there in order to work out. Or just not work out and drove all the way down there for nothing. And then the third one is stepping on a nail. The other morning when I woke up, I had to pee really bad and I stepped on a nail.
Is it Gunner's fault? Was it Gunner's nail?
Is that a question?
Yes.
That is a question. So you're jumping right into
Does
it?
this somehow relate to being Gunner's fault?
No.
Fuck. That would have been my answer if that was the case. Like if that was Gunner was moving out, a nail fell out. I said, "Oh man, I'd have totally picked that." But
Okay,
now it's
so-
harder.
Hunter
Has
That's
burnt
one
one
question.
question.
Colby has none. And Gunner.
Colby,
has
you want to go
none.
next?
Did any of these things happen on the same day?
No, they did not.
Ooh, good. I feel good about that.
Do you
That
have something
helps.
important to do when your tire went flat?
Life.
Nothing out of the ordinary. If that's what you're asking, it wasn't anything like that I wasn't gonna do on any other day. But like I consider my time important, so I don't know how to answer that.
Yeah,
like
you're-
everything that I do, I
right.
consider important.
And sometimes you can be a little bitch about stuff like that too. Like that's stuff that really digs on you. Is like, I bought this; it needs to perform at optimal level. I know that. This nail. It was early in the morning.
It was.
Was that part of the story? That's not my question. I'm saying, was that part of the story?
That was part of the story.
Okay.
First thing in the morning, I
First
stepped
thing
on
in
the
the
nail.
morning, step on the nail. I know that pissed you off, but like fucking worse than the tire. To me, it's between those two. It's between the tire and the nail. For some reason, the shoes, forgetting the shoes, like I could see that pissing you off, but I could also see you being like, "Fuck it, I'll do it like fucking do it barefoot, go fucking full Asian." That's how they do it. That's how they do karate and shit.
I really want to
Barefoot.
ask one. Did you go?
Okay, so the shoes.
If you'd rather.
Yeah, I'm a pass.
Okay. Did you go back for the shoes?
No, we didn't. I was here.
I did not go home for the shoes,
Okay.
but I did have shoes.
So you bought a new pair.
Yes.
When you bought a new pair, was there despair buying the new pair?
There was.
So he had troubles buying the new pair. Oh, now I'm leaning towards the shoes now, because now if anything he hates efficient or terrible customer service, which he gets all the time.
The tire, was it at the end of the day, end of the workday?
No, it was not. It was right in the middle of the workday.
Tires out now. Now it's between shoes and nail.
Because if it was the end of the day, I could see it really
Right.
pissing him off. Like, I want to go the fuck home.
So I can't ask.
You all got one question apiece.
I can't be like, tell me what happened at the store, can I?
I'll think about that. We'll skip it for
Okay.
now.
I already know what it is, so I'm going to use this
Reaffirm
question.
it.
You
Yeah.
no, because I already know what it is. I wetted down a towel to give to you on the bloody foot. Did you use it? Because I've always wanted to know.
No.
I knew it. Okay, I knew it. I wanted to use my last one to make sure, because I was trying to help.
Yeah. Was he pissed?
Can't answer.
Why not? I'm
You,
asking
you can answer. I don't care.
We're supposed to pool together.
Not really. I mean, like, it was early morning, so I mean, like, it's a predicament, but like, I wouldn't say that was it.
Other than it's shoes.
But he couldn't hear what's going on in my head.
Did the
You-
nail break skin?
Dude,
Like-
it went a quarter inch to a half inch deep in my heel.
Okay.
He bled pretty good.
I haven't bled that much in years.
All right.
Not yet.
Come the fuck on, little man.
I'm gonna dissect the,
That
the
was
shoe
Colby's
even
last
more.
one.
What did the salesman or lady do to upset you?
I was already had to travel to get these shoes, right? And now I'm late, and she took up way too much of my time.
Stupidity or salesman? That's goes with it.
Both.
Okay, that's acceptable. I'm going with shoes.
Shoes.
I will say nail.
And Colby's going now, so we're going Colby and
Hunter Gunner.
Hunter and Gunner.
Not that you would know the difference.
The Ers. So I'll start off talking about the flat tire since nobody chose it, and I'll tell you what the story behind the flat tire, the whole story. I just bought these new tires.
And what you do?
I had been having flat tires for months, and I'm like, finally, I'm just like, fuck it. I know that they probably got something in them that could be fixed, but fuck that. I'm just gonna go put all new, brand new tires, all four, all the way around, get an
Right.
oil change, get the car up and running, not have to worry about it for a few months, right? I get it. Week goes by. I look out at my car. I got a damn near flat tire. Like it's got 15 pounds of pressure in it.
Damn.
I'm like, motherfucker.
Right.
And I have to go to class. Like I walk out and see this, and I'm like, I have to go to class. So it's fucking 4 degrees outside. So I have to get out this little pancake fucking presser, plug it in, wait 10 minutes for it to air up to 30-some pounds of pressure. Now I'm running late to class. It's like, again, I have to reiterate, it's 4 fucking degrees outside.
Clay doesn't scrape ice.
I do not scrape ice. But it is warming up, and I would like to park up top.
Somebody,
It's my special day.
somebody get that car out of the way.
That's about the long and short of the flat tire. It was
He's
cold.
got
I'm
time to
pissed.
make
I just
beanies and all that, but don't have time to move a fucking car.
But as for
That fucking.
was this the one
roommate.
that made me irate? The getting a flat tire was not the one that made me
I
irate.
did not figure.
Let's go down to stepping on a nail, since Colby's the only one that guessed on that, and he can either win it or lose it right here. So stepping on the nail, I want to say that this is what would you say, like 5 o'clock in the morning,
Asking all them
maybe even a little
Um,
earlier than that.
I would say about 5:20.
Okay, about 5:20. I don't get up until 6:30, so we're talking an hour before I'm supposed to awake.
Okay.
I've already slightly arose because I heard 20 alarms go off. Right now,
Slightly aroused or arose?
arose.
Damn.
But I was aroused because now that I've slightly awoken, I have to piss so bad.
Oh, you got a piss boner going?
So bad. So I sat there and I try to sleep it off
Right.
for a while.
Ain't happening.
Finally, it says, you will get up.
Right. The dividing
force-
rod says so.
The force was great with this.
Yeah. Evacuation complete.
So I have an area in there where the carpet got tore up, and so I had taken a rug and I tacked it down.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that had since got pulled up as well.
Mm-hmm.
So now there was a nail head that's sticking up. And first thing in the morning, I jump out of bed, and in the first 3 steps, full force, because I'm in a hustle, right? I have got to piss.
I have got to piss.
Like third step, I would go heel to toe, full weight, rotates on that nail. It drives this far into my heel.
Damn.
You can hear it pop the skin on the heel of my foot, because I got a kind of a thick skin on the heel of your foot, right? No, it pops. Boom. Sounds like, when you pop a gauge, right? Boom. Instantly, I'm like, son of a bitch. I take 2 more
Lit
steps.
you up.
I take 2 more steps to get into the kitchen, and I'm like, I hope that was the nail driving into the plywood, not into my foot.
Wrong.
But it hurts so bad. Let's take a look. Stream of blood running down my foot. Ah, son of a bitch. So I'm sitting there trying not to bleed all over everything. Gunner's in my way. Can't get a paper towel. He's like, here, have a wet one. I'm like, I already got one now.
I don't fucking need a wet one.
I'm just fucking with you at this point. I hope you know this.
No.
And
No.
but as I'm sitting there trying to get the bleeding to stop, I still have to piss.
So just pee.
So I
Pissing just didn't seem as important.
I hobble into the
Now
bathroom.
you know my pain.
And I'm standing on a little paper towel so I don't bleed all over the place. And
The wet one?
Not the wet one. And I'm pissing.
The wet one go in the trash.
I don't know what happened to the wet one.
You just were so pissed. You were like, "Get it the fuck out of my face!"
And so now I'm draining fluids out of 2 orifices on my body, and I'm getting lightheaded because it's very painful
and pleasurable.
So now I'm sitting there getting woozy, and I'm doing the fighter stance here.
About to get KO'd by fucking Isaac Frost.
And I'm getting scared because I'm like, dude, there's not enough room in my bathroom. Like, if I fall down, I'm gonna hit my head on something,
like
and this is gonna be real bad. Like a hole in the foot, my pants around my ankles, and knock the fuck out from like the toilet.
Yeah, with a wet paper towel.
He'd have to get the wet paper towel and be like, eat your corn nuts.
All right.
You
Told
be all
you
right.
you needed this.
So it was quite an ordeal, especially an hour before I'm supposed to get up. So now I've got to try to go back to bed after this for an hour.
Oh, and I bet you were like so pissed you couldn't.
After taking that piss, I felt a lot better, and I went back and went to bed. This was not the one that wanted.
Tried to be different.
Ding ding.
Shadow government.
All right.
So the winner of this, how I rate, was forgetting my shoes to go work out.
Mm-hmm.
So I forget my shoes.
Assuming?
I drive all the way down there. I don't realize that I've forgotten my shoes until I show up.
Of course.
And
the hot girl was probably like, "No shoes."
I didn't go inside.
That's racist.
Why? I'm tired.
Assuming she is a minority at all.
It's not
racist.
a minority if you look at it that way. Like, she's just as good.
That's not what minority means. It means there's a minority of those people.
Yeah, but I don't count that. I don't see it like that. I'm equal opportunity.
Minority does not mean like less than. Well,
I know.
Only in
I
only
see
in
us
numbers.
as equal. I see us as equal. See, I don't see that. I'm collarblind.
Eat your collard greens too.
Fucking white collar, blue collar. I'm collarblind.
What do we got for our run?
Fucking.
Oh yeah, this flight's going just a little bit long, so I guess we'll send you out on that note. And as always, let me be a man. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the end of this week's show. We hope you remained as relaxed and refreshed as when you came aboard, and we look forward to flying with you again next week. And as always, let me be a man.